Good evening, everybody. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Let's Beeze. So for those of you who've been following all the craziness going on with Chantal tonight, she's been at it literally all day and all night. And for those who are not completely caught up on all the react videos, let me just give you a brief overlay. So she was raging at Natter, and Natter was going live on his channel, and they were just ping-ponging back and forth and egging each other on and gassing each other up to the point where Foodie was raging out, and she actually went over to his house. She drove over there to get the CPAP. She went there, she knocked on his door, asked for her CPAP, asked for her stuff. For whatever reason, Natter did not want to give her the CPAP. So she said, well, I'm not leaving until I get it. But she ended up leaving. She came right back and she sat in the driveway, I guess it was. And the cops were called. They spoke to Natter and he ended up giving her back the CPAP machine, but it, for whatever reason, did not give her back the power cord and the mask. So she left really angry and she's come home and here we are. So I wanted to give my thoughts on this live stream. So I hope you guys enjoy this react. If you do, please like and subscribe, and please don't forget to leave a comment if you wish. This live stream is an hour and 43 minutes long. I'm going to try to shorten it. I've already looked through it. I'm not reacting to the last part of it because she's just eating and being ridiculous. So we're going to cut this down, if possible. We're going to cut it all the way down, if I can. So let's get to, shall we?
Where are you? It says public chat. Sam? I'm exhausting, Holly. Jen, frozen doorstep lock my Beezer sneezer. Jaded, Chantel's missing wallet. Yeah, I can order a new masking cord, but just fucking annoying. I can't do that tonight, so tonight I won't get to sleep with it. Elise, savage tonight. I was savage. Yeah. A lot of good that did me. Well, I'm glad you're back, Brooke, with the cat pick. You ordered Burger King. Call me Wallet for short.
That's funny, calling her Wallet. That's funny.
I'm sorry that you guys. Oh my god, this must have been a hell of a fucking ride.
It was, and everybody's exhausted. You over there saying you're exhausted? Try keeping up with someone like you. That's even more exhausting.
You were badass. I don't have the second sheet. I don't like by Ryan. Yeah, Andres. I just talked to Shannon. Actually,
Okay, before she even gets into the whole Shannon thing, I checked. Shannon never spoke to her, so that's a lie. Right out the gate, it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. Shannon never spoke to her. Why would she? All the trash talking she's done about Shannon, why would Shannon speak with her? Why? Why would Shannon speak with her? Shannon doesn't want anything to do with Chantal. So right out of the gate, before we're even 5 minutes in, she's telling a great big fat lie. But are we surprised? Because that's all she knows how to do is lie. She lies even when she doesn't have to.
I talked to her for quite a little while.
No, you didn't.
That's where I was. And actually, talking to her was the exact thing I needed. And I just, even after everything that we've been through together, the fact that she is more concerned with me getting hurt. Sidekick, welcome to Very Important Beeze. Is ready to say Beeze. Josh Moon became a VIB for real, the real one. Anyway, she's just makes me feel like an unconditional type of love from her, and I apologize to her for anything I've ever said. for people that have been friends that long, it's just
Why are you lying? You never spoke to Shannon. Why are you bringing her into this? Like she would want anything to do with you after what you've said about her and her family. Why are you lying on her like this?
she's like, it's like we were having dreams about each other, and I did miss her. But I've just been so self-absorbed.
And you still are. You know what this is? This is her daydreaming about having Shannon back as a friend. But once you cross that line where you betray your friends and you just scorch the earth with them, they don't come back. But I guess deep inside she wants Shannon back, but Shannon wants nothing to do with her.
That with this whole drama, like I'm not even myself, and like everything is just making sense right now. And
What
I just
is?
feel like I have so many people who care about me, and I don't feel like I deserve it because of how I've been.
Who cares about you? You had people that cared about you, and you pushed every single one of them away. Your family cared about you. Look where they are. They won't even talk to you. Pete's cared about you. You treat him like dirt. I mean, everybody that dares to care about you pays the heavy price for it because you ignore them, you turn your back on them. You did a lot of damage, Chantal. There's no coming back from that.
And she was like, stay away from him because if you don't and he hurts you, I'm gonna be in jail. Something bad's gonna happen to me. She's like, I'm glad I'm in the Dominican right now because if I was there,
Oh, please. Shannon is in the DR. She's having the time of her life. Why would she stop her vacation to talk to you after all your toxic behavior?
I would be driving to Gatineau and I would fuck them up.
Yeah, she's going to be your knight in shining armor that's going to go beat up Natter. Tell us some more lies, Chantal.
And Shannon, I've seen her beat up a big native guy before. So
why does it have to be a big native guy? Why can't it just be a big guy? Why is she bringing ethnicity into this? Why is she bringing ethnicity into this? Sick.
she's actually the only person I actually believe could probably fuck him up. But anyway, we're gonna talk more, but you know, I mean, it wasn't right for me to.
You know, you could tell she's lying. She keeps looking away from the camera. Dead giveaway. That's a Chantal tell that she's lying. She's shifty-eyed. Her eyes are shifting everywhere. Shift to the left, shift to the right. When you're telling people something and you mean it, you look them in the eye. You don't look away. When you're lying, you know, you're looking to the side. You want to know why you do that? It's because you look to the side when you're thinking of something to say. When it's coming from inside, you don't have to think. You just talk. You just say what you feel. If you're looking to the side, that's you thinking about something to say. You're thinking of something to make up. And she does it all the time.
Say that thing about the stuff at the party because I mean, like
Look,
her kids see that and they look up to me. So
I seriously doubt that. Especially when you're coming forward this story about doing chemicals in the bathroom. I heard Shannon said that after you told that story, her daughter was so upset that she had to console her. And you've told that story multiple times. When you get mad, that's what you go to try to hurt Shannon. And you're hurting your family by telling her that story, but you keep bringing it up. And now you're trying to walk it all back, maybe in a way to get with Shannon's good graces because you and Natter aren't talking. Girl, it's not that easy to repair a friendship.
I'm sorry to them for that. But I was just, hi Missy Moo. I'm just really honestly at the end of the day, like I know this is just like
Look at her eyes. She won't even look at the camera. She's not talking to the camera and being sincere. It's just she's looking all over the room, eyes shifting everywhere. You don't do that when what you're saying comes from the heart.
Entertainment for some people. Thank you, Pete. But I just realized,
Oh Lord, is she about to cry or try to cry?
like with Shannon, I asked her, like she talked about this, but she was in her own abusive relationship, and I said, like, were you still in love with so and so when you had to leave him? And she's like, yeah, I was, but I had to do it. Like, I had to do it for my kids and for myself. And it's just like, it's hard because I still love him a lot less now than I did.
She is so trying to put on those emotional, feelings and tears for everybody to look at her. She's trying to conjure up those tears and there's nothing in there.
Earlier today, after everything, because when I went to his door and the way he looked at me with hate, like, I'm supposed to be somebody that you like cared about. Like, you look at me like you have someone else you're having wine with. He answers the door, he has wine with this fucking other bitch, and he's looking at me like, what are you fucking doing here? Like I'm dirt. Like I'm dirt. After like everything I've ever done for this guy. Like,
Was he supposed to look at you with bedroom eyes? With you coming over to the house all crazy like? With your angry rage behavior? And saying, I want my stuff. I just want my stuff. Were you expecting the bedroom eyes, Chantal? Were you expecting soft jazz music in the background, candles burning, incense burning? Is that what you were expecting with the way you were behaving? Come on. Come on now. You were expecting that? A warm welcome? He's spending time with somebody. You know he's spending time with somebody. And you deliberately went over there because it wasn't just about you wanting your stuff. It had more to do with the fact that he's spending time with her and you're making it your business to ruin the time he has with her. That's the main objective. I'm going to make every single day that Dee Dee spends over there completely miserable. If I can't spend time with him, then if she's spending time with him, then I'm going to make it a living hell. And anybody out there thinking that she's done tonight, nah, it's going to continue all week long.
like I wish you knew. So yeah, I'm heartbroken. I'm very, 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 very broken. And I just don't even feel like myself anymore. I don't
Oh,
know.
stop with the tears.
And I know I have to do something regardless of how I feel, like regardless of how I feel in my heart, because my heart's weak. I have to find strength to like, slowly wither away. And he cooked my filet mignon. Hi, Vegas doll. So I'm not really okay. I know, Nashi. He consumed my lost self. And that's why you have to be strong, because people will prey on you. Aw. I have some really good friends, and you guys are awesome too. And I thank you for being there and being so.
This is her doing damage control. She put everybody through hell all day and all night today, stressed everybody out, got people concerned, going live stream after live stream after live stream with this nonsense behavior. And this is her trying to put a band aid on a gaping wound that's just bleeding profusely. Oh, I put you guys to the ringer today. Let me just put a band aid on, and that's just supposed to make it all better.
Supportive and no, he wasn't muted when the cops came and he started lying about what they said. Dee muted quickly and let him know everyone heard what was said. What did he lie about? What a douchebag. Create the reality you've always dreamed of. I shut off the phone, but I can't delete his channel.
Why not?
Don't forget your amazing thing.
Why can't you? It's under your name. Of course you can delete it. You said yourself in a react that I just did tonight. You created the channel. You did. And it's under your Google AdSense account. You get the money from that account. Why can't you delete it? It's not a matter of you can't, Chantal. It's a matter of you won't. I don't know why you won't, because it's a done deal. It's an absolute done deal. You can't come back from this. He can't come back from this. Just delete it already and be done.
Thank you, Georgia. You are too.
I think the reason why she won't delete the channel is because that will be the final nail in the coffin. And then reality is going to sink in that it's over, that they have no more ties, and he has no reason to talk to her, and she just can't face that.
I've given him thousands of dollars, and I made him lose what, $30? Fuck off.
Look how quickly she recovered. A minute ago, she was about to cry. Now she's back to head cheerleader.
Oh, he probably hates me right now.
Yep.
Anyway, I don't want to keep talking about him because...
Then stop.
Move on. Yeah. I'm just going to move on. I know Tracy. I'm saying I know Tracy because I see your comment and I know I felt it. I'm deleting the apology video. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Too late. All the reaction channels have it.
Just keep busy with cleaning and cooking, and time will pass. You're right. Learn to make edibles. Yeah. Please enter name. Welcome to Very Important Features. Ready, set, Beeze.
Itsy Bitsy Izzy says she did nothing. She didn't call the cops on him herself because she knew if she did that, she'd give him another reason to be mad at her. Right. She talks a big game, doesn't she? I'm going to call the cops. She didn't call the cops. He called the cops. He did. Because he was sick of the nonsense. He was sick of her acting insane on, his porch. So he called the cops. He made the move, not her. I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to get my CPAP back. Well, he called the cops. You got part of your CPAP back, but you knew if you did it, that would be it. And you're not done with him. You're not done. You may do little things to piss him off, but you're not done. If you were done, you delete that channel.
We can Mario Beeze after. The cop did come back to ask for the power cord. So after the cop left, he said he had it. That's nice.
On a dark desert highway says, as soon as you get stoned, you're going to get unbearable and start romanticizing again. See, even some of the VIBs, they know your pattern, Chantal. They're picking up on your nonsense. This era of Chantal and Natter is over. It's played out to the point where everybody knows the plot already. Everybody knows what comes next. We're all hip to everything. You want to fool us, you got to come up with something new. We're used to you. We're used to your ways and the things you do and your cycles, and we know it all. We know everything about you to the point of it being textbook. Change the game, sis.
Like, and wouldn't give me my stuff, like the way you disrespected me, like just, and then again this shit with Dee, like he's mentally torturing me, and I'm done.
You look at it as mental torture. He probably looks at it as, I just have somebody at my house. I'm allowed to have somebody at my house because I'm not in a relationship. I want to spend time with somebody else. That's my right. And so I'm going to do it. Should he have gotten on Livestream with Dee Dee and rubbed it in your face and egged you on and gassed you up? No. For someone who hates you and wants to get away from you, knowing how you are, he's so familiar with you, he shouldn't have done that because all that did was escalate everything. He shouldn't have done that. But he did it, and everything happened tonight, so there's no taking it back.
I'm scared for you, cry for you. Thanks, Poop Scoop. And I have a lot of people who care about me, and I would be really stupid to go back to someone like that.
You'll be back. You'll try.
I'm not going to talk about him after tonight.
Why talk about him now?
Bearers. Oh, Tammy! Are you sure she said babe? Anyway, who cares?
Yeah, really, who
They're
cares?
They can fuck each other till they're raw. I don't care. He's a cheater. I know he's a cheater. I know he's a piece of shit, cheater, lying cheater.
You can't cheat on someone you were never with in the first place. And be very careful with that word cheater, Chantal, because you're guilty of that word at least twice over. At least twice. So even if he did cheat, maybe that's your karma for everything you did to BB and Pete's. So how does it feel to be on the receiving end rather than the giving end?
And you know what? Goodbye. Yes, women do you did. But I wasn't an ex. Yeah, what a fucking asshole.
You aren't an ex.
That's nice.
You're not. You were never with him. He never claimed you.
Really, Bearers? It was like looking at your ex? How do I become a member? Elaine. There should be a link in the description. If you're joining from iPhone, you have to use Safari. Thank you. You all saw it? I hope so. Who's bigger, Peter or Plum Era? I can't say. He was tendering the meat and stabbing it like crazy. Are you fucking serious? I want to see this. Dee Dee said she would go with him. She said she would go with him to do the fucking restraining order. She's such a fucking sap. You poor sap! Dee Dee, you're fucking. Let's rip on Dee Dee. Dee Dee, you're fucking pathetic. Debbie. Nobody likes Debbies. Okay? You're Debbie, and nobody likes you. What's with this guy with Debbies? How many Debbies like this guy? What are you, a friggin' Debbie magnet? Friggin' sad sap. No. Some of you are just amazing. I don't know. And like about you, you should pity Dee Dee. She's not a fighter like you. Very submissive. You're right. I'm a fighter. I'm like, and even Shannon said that. She's like, you used to give me shit for being with certain types of men.
She's a fighter and she's not submissive. We can all argue against that, Chantal, because you'll be all big and bad away from him, but in front of him, you were submissive, talking in a softer voice so we can get ticked off, putting on a better version of yourself. Yes, ma'am, you were being submissive. It would only last as long as you were in front of him, but you were. You kowtowed to him a little bit. Yes, you did. We watched you every single time you were around him. You know, you were trying to be less vulgar and less offensive. So you were submissive.
It's true. This is not in my character to be with somebody like this at all. I mean, look at my past dudes, you know? So it's very difficult. Like, you're not gonna tell me I'm not gonna be with Pete. If you tell me that, I'm gonna go to dinner with Pete and piss you off. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you're not gonna control me who I can be friends with just because he called you a motherfucker. I mean, your ego is so out of whack. I know. I'm glad people saw it too. Like I'm glad people got to see. I really didn't think he would act that way. The long road. What does this mean for you and me? Of course, I support LGBTQ. He's gonna go with his. He probably went to his last probation with Dee Dee because it was yesterday, and then he has the nerve to give me shit for not remembering it. Hello? Like what? You have Dee Dee there, you moron. Oh, I don't feel bad for him at all. I'm sorry. You taste good. You're smooth. Tessa. Every night, Tessa. I have this dream world and I don't get to visit it because if I don't have my CPAP, I don't deep sleep like I need to. But when I deep sleep, I close my eyes and I'm back. And there's always these same locations in my dreams. One of them is a food court.
So you go into dreamland. Most people dream about flying or places they've been to in their past. You're dreaming about a food court?
I am not anti-LGBTQ, Patsy. Maybe I've said things I shouldn't have said, and I apologize. I fully support LGBTQ. If my comments have been insensitive, I apologize. Of course I do. Oh, Vegas style. Anyway, I don't know. And my iPad too. Yeah. No, he would say it's a gift. Well, he would get looks like. Let's make fun of him. He makes fun of me. I'm just joking. What tastes better? Lemon.
You know, a lot of this is boring. I want to get to the good parts. I know there's some good parts. I know she goes off on me again, so that's what I'm looking for.
C tastes better than many other food, yeah.
So this code, I will do.
Thank you, Susie.
You all
So,
know. You can.
when do I go to the door? Does anyone know the timestamp when I go to the door when he's raging? Fuck. He looks like Earthworm Jim.
She's got one here, and she actually, she asked to come get it, and I don't tell her no, I cannot get it. But before she come get it, she go on my live stream and my videos and delete all of them, and this is not legal act. They go on my YouTube and delete my stuff. This is not legal. Okay, I think we can go to civil court for that. Okay, but and also, you can check. You can check the video. As soon as you go all the live stream, they don't mind me. All day, all evening.
You look savage. Thank you. C'est bon, let's see.
See, she's sitting here reacting to Natter, and unfortunately, you really can't understand what he's saying because, you know, the TV's too far away. Plus, you got the cops talking at the same time. So, you know, as far as a reaction, this is not going to be a good one.
Manger son saucisson ce soir avec mes ongles rouges. I just don't track my feet.
She came here and love you and
Watch him cry
What's her
again.
name? Her name is
Katie is back too. Haley May, thank you. Turn his iPad into a brick. How do I do that? Carly! I love Carly! Is it 151? Dee Dee's insane. Fuck. Andreas, I thought of you. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I guess he just found out the phone got shut off.
I don't know. I'm paying the bills. Don't stop it. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, no, you haven't paid for the bill. Wait, one more time.
And this is why it's a bad idea to have a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. Because just as they give, they can take away just that fast. And he's been living off of her for months. Everything about his life connected to her. And slowly she's taking that stuff away. She's punishing him. She's saying, I gave it to you. I could take it away. And even though he says it doesn't bother him, trust me, it bothers him. Because it's starting to sink in that he put himself in a bad boat. And that bad boy's about to sink hard, fast.
I know it. I'm getting the boat. Don't stop it. I'm everywhere.
Bitch. See how he is?
Oh, my. What do you think back on? Yeah, okay. I don't want it. Don't say it all again.
Yeah. You fucking. Because he's like, I'm the type of person, if you hurt me, I will orgasm hurting you back. Like, he's really, like, fucked. Anyway.
Okay, K8M says, report the iPad stolen. I said another react. He needs to give all that stuff back. The iPhones, the iPad, because she is that vindictive female that she's not going to let him walk out of that house with stuff that she bought him. Like the expensive stuff, the electronics. He needs to give back the iPad, the iPhones. That way, that protects him from her coming back and saying, well, he stole it if he takes it to Montreal. Just give all her stuff back, Natter. I mean, everything. Give back the parts of the CPAP, her clothes, whatever else in the house that she owns. Everything that you can think of, give it back to her. Give her no reason to come after you legally with the law or come over to the house again. That's why I'm so ticked off that when she came to the door, you had the opportunity to give her everything so she'll shut the F up and leave you alone. But you were acting all kinds of petty, and then everything happened the way that it did.
His eyes are dark, yeah. A piece of paper is not going to keep him from me. It's a waste of time. I guess it's a paper trail, right? But I don't think he'll bug me anymore. Susie, please, don't go back. No, Susie. I mean, if that would be.
Wait. What? Hold on.
No, I feel like he's a dangerous person. That's like.
Oh, the reason why we're going back is because she said the word if. I'm not going back if, and then she stopped herself. I'm not going back if. Finish the sentence, Chantal. I won't go back if what? If you're putting an if in there, that means you want to go back and you would go back.
Like, personally, me, like, that's the feeling I get. And I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like I keep seeing a worse side of him every time. I don't know how that's possible. But tonight, like, shocked me a little bit. Like, I didn't even recognize him, like, when I looked at him. Like, I tried looking right in his eyes, like, to see, like, are you going to show me any kind of indication that you love me at all? Like, at all?
Well, he never did. So you're not going to see it. Even if you sat there and looked in his eyes till the end of time, you're not going to see it. It ain't there.
Like, after 8, 9 months or whatever, how long it's been, like, nothing?
Nope.
His eyes are dark, yeah.
Here it comes.
A piece of paper is not going to keep him from me. It's a waste of time. I guess it's a paper trail, right? But I don't think he'll bug me anymore. Susie, please don't go back. No, Susie. I mean, if oh God, that would be really stupid. Replace the with Chubby's and BBJ. Yeah, she's going to the vet.
She'll have the money now.
Coming week? Like, oh, next week. That was coming week. He's gonna try to destroy me. Yeah. That's why I like unsubscribe. Like I can't even see that he's live. Nothing. Like I don't want to think about him. Like it needs to be cold turkey. Because the more I stay away, it sort of gets easier. So
When have you stayed away? You went back over there tonight. You haven't had any significant time away from him. If you're not trying to call him, you're watching his live streams. You just won't turn away from him.
Seneca, ignore them. Yeah, ignore Narc, exactly. Natter, it's not fair. Yeah, he said it's not fair. Oh poo, it's not fair. Bah. Mistress Rebecca, so what are we doing for 12-hour stream now? Well, that's a good question. I do still have the hotel book, but why don't we? Oh well, hello,
I think I missed it, but you know, she said I wouldn't go back if, and I'm like, if what?
youth. Hi. Are you hungry or something? Oh, you want some tuna? You want some tuna bisque? You like the tuna bisque? So, yeah. No, yeah, take Shannon, take someone else. Well, I was thinking, yeah, like, why don't we do like a 12-hour stream? We could do something during the day, and then we can. Here, Sam. Here, Sam. Go see. And then we can like stay in a hotel or something. I don't know. Oh my God, if we lived together. No, Rusty. Yeah. Let's have it now. No, he just reminded me of, I don't know, other narcissistic abuse stories. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's Tizzy. We are. Sam, he is a youthful boy. He's only 5. No, wait, how old is he? Oh, Rusty Spoons. Hi, Alina. We went together. Oh, God. Shusha. Angie Shushu Shinobi for 9 months. Cut his phone. He's a waffle stomper. Ready, set, release. I did. I'm good. You better put a cease and desist on the video. He's crazy. So proud you see him go again. Oh, yeah, the porn videos. Yeah. Can I oink for you? Boy. You do it good, eh? What in the hell happened here? Yeah, where's plain cheeseburgers? So listen to those who are still giving you crap. Put my bites on. I honestly don't want to encounter another person like this in my life. Like they literally suck you dry. Like, man.
Sounds a lot like you.
And not just like financially, but like I just always feel tired around him. Like I just always that's the one thing I noticed, like he doesn't get it. I love driving down the long road because I can just space out and just like, oh, when I come here, it's so peaceful. I'm welcomed with like more warming welcome, you know. Uh,
Ow!
I know, weed baby.
My cat Sparky's being all feisty over here. I'm trying to do a react video. Sparky, what are you doing? Look at this. Look at the face. The face. What are you doing, feisty boy?
He can't get the videos back. That's what I'm saying. He's being completely, yeah, energy vampire. I do love the long road. And he fucking like, oh wow, 350. Because I'm lonely. Yeah, I just don't know. Anyway, his rage gave me PTSD. Really? Like from being with someone like that? And do you know what it's like placating somebody you really hate at the moment? Like you really just don't want to have anything to do with. And it's like, ugh, I have to kiss your ass just so you will fucking. I don't know what you'll do, but I'm gonna save so much money. What are you doing, Chubby Moo? Chubby Moo. Oh, very innocent. Not. I know.
You know, I was gonna cut this react off at like an hour and 31 minutes, but she's just mumbling and babbling. She's coming down, you know, like she ran through all of her adrenaline and caffeine and she's smoking out now. So she's basically starting to just wind down. So I'm just gonna cut it off here. There's no sense in going any further. So let me just refresh the video itself for the comments because you guys know I love the comments. And let me just go down to the comments because I'm sure they're a lot more interesting than the actual video. Karma says, she'll be back with him the minute Dee Dee leaves and he calls needing money and food. He'll tell her he's on the floor, curled up in a ball, crying his eyes out, and she'll fall for it. Well, we'll see. We will definitely see. We'll see in the next week after Dee Dee's gone what happens. And if she goes back and if he lets her back, then they're both fools. But honestly, I don't think there's any coming back from this. It's entirely too much tonight. Way too much. I mean, the cops got involved and all the drama at the door. It's too much. It's way too much. Lolo FC says, the day Dee Dee leaves is the day all wounds will suddenly heal. Any bets? I wouldn't want to bet on that. Patrick says, Karma. She always does her job, doesn't she? She's always right on time and she knows when to come in and do her business. And it's certainly working, isn't it? Zuberchats says, Zuberchats. Everyone knows she went to go watch him on his live, right? Headphone users can hear him playing in the background. Anyone who believes this is truly over our future Prince email scams. Melissa says, you need to get the drama troupe together to come up with a better storyline for February. The CPAP Dee Dee thing is played out. Agreed. It is well played out. Let's see. Patty Mama says, I hope y'all know she'll be back with him in 3 business days. Yeah, when we get paid. 3 business days, that's when our payday happens. It's the 19th. Yeah, so like another 2 days. He'll be back. He'll have to be back because he's broke. Unless he's got some dignity and says, no, I'm not going back and flip her the middle finger. But again, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Everybody's saying they're proud of Chantal. Don't be proud of her yet. Don't give your praise yet. She's going to disappoint you, I promise. People supporting her in the chat. You're all stupid. You're all stupid. Wait till the week is up. Then give the praise. Don't give her praise until you see for sure that they're split up. Wait for sure. Because we know how she is with going back on her promises. She just changes her mind, guys, remember? Mad World says, it's amazing, after almost a year of crying wolf, how many people rejoined tonight without even waiting to see if she's really done. Yeah, she knows how to play the YouTube game. All she's got to do is whisper she's away from Natter, and then people are piling on, become VIPs. And then the very next day, after they give their membership, she's right back with them. She's right back with them. Just Me says, if Dee Dee weren't there, you'd be in his bed, so stop. You're just mad she's there. Oh, well, you started all this and you're mad you can't finish it. Yeah, like she wants to be the victor. She wants to be victorious and has the last word and has the last say. And she's mad because she can't. He got the last word. Kathy L says, why leave things over there over and over again? I'm pretty sure you have more than one machine, but the cop is apparently going to watch his channel. Then he might find your channel. Then he will say, WTF. We need to start an investigation. LMAO, good job, guys. I can't believe he was keeping her machine because of a video. Yeah, petty stuff that leads to more petty stuff, which leads to more arguments, more being volatile, more explosions, more mess, more drama. It's like I said, it's entirely too much. Speed Up says, I just can't. Pathetic. Cynthia says, this liar will still talk about Natter after all that, because her just doing regular stuff will bore people and her views will go down. Yep. Because without Natter, what does she have to talk about? What can she do? She's not willing to do any positive content. She's not willing to switch it up and bring other stuff in. All she's got is him. She just wants to talk about him all the time. Let's see. People saying it's embarrassing. Let's see. Vivian B says, do people get paid more to live stream? Why is every video a freaking live stream now? This channel has become so boring. Get back to mukbang videos. The reason why she does the live streams, Vivian, is because over a year ago, on December 31st, I think it was 2020, she did a live stream for 6 hours and she made $600. And the lights clicked on in her head. Why do edited videos and just get money from views when she could do live streams and there's no editing involved? It's just her getting super chats from people. And then later on, she got memberships. But why do an edited video and just be satisfied with the views, which, you know, she was getting a lot, when she can do a live stream and there's no work involved? She's going to turn the camera on and start talking, and people just start throwing money at her. I mean, she likes that idea a lot better. It's a lot easier for her, and she gets more richly rewarded with more money. Deb says, what an awful person Natter is. Delete his channel. He doesn't deserve to have it, or the iPad you gifted him. Cut him off. Don't pay for his rent either. I care about you. You know what, Deb? They're both awful people. They're both awful people. And if you don't see that, it's because maybe you're someone and you've not been paying attention, or maybe you're new. I'll give you that. You might be a new person to the whole Chantal thing. As someone that I've been reacting to her for a long time, trust me, she is rotten to the core. She's beyond evil. She's thoughtless. She's soulless. She is putrid. Her personality, her lifestyle is putrid all the way through down to the core of herself. They're both awful people. That's why they get along so perfectly. They're both awful people. It's just that Chantal's a little more cray-cray than he is. And she's not afraid to turn it up a notch if it means she gets her way. So that's it for the comments. I try to shorten down the content. There's no need to play all this video. There's really not a whole lot here. She's beezing, and you know what that means. She's going to mumble and beeze and mumble and beeze. We don't need all that after a whole day and night of everything else. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a very pleasant night and sweet dreams. Take care of yourself and good night. Bye-bye.